welcome to the Friendly Wager. This is the place where betting leads to bonding. I'm one of the hosts, Daniel, a.k.a. The Gator. We're here with Keat on the beat, Keat and Kroll, and the total package, Jason Alexander. What's going on, fellas?
KLB, keep beat. What are you up to, cuz? I want you to go first.
Just a long day at work, clocking out, but really starting to clock right in to play some wagers. Solid day.
There you go.
3-1 yesterday.
What were the picks? What were the plays?
Other than that, just hanging out. I think we're going to all agree we played UMass. We briefly discussed, not on camera, of course. That was an easy one. Winner outright. Yep. I think catching 7 maybe. The other one was Hawaii. Hawaii, who was looking good. Hey, they were looking good. They played at Vanderbilt, who really doesn't even have a stadium right now. If you saw that, the cranes are holding the field goal nets. I mean, it was a complete shit show. But they came out, scored 2 touchdowns into the fourth quarter, locked that one up. Played Navy for the rooting interest of college football. Okay, we got to play the first game out of the gate, which we did. It was a horrible loser. Navy looked like a peewee football team against Notre Dame, which is fine. Back pocket that.
Well, it's funny
on Navy the rest of the season.
I mean, you have to, if you go historically, some of the big favorites went out of the gate weeks 1 and 2. The sharp gamblers like ourselves, we don't hit our stride until about week 3. We tried to be sharp on week 0 with Navy. I'll raise my hand as well. Yeah, the midshipmen, they sunk. They sunk pretty quick.
we were too sharp for the sharp there.
Well, we were too sharp for the sharp. Exactly right. But I'll take over here. You talk about a little snapper late last night, Florida International. Listen to this name. Shomari Lawrence, sophomore from Florida International, burst out of the gate, ends up with $140. They cover the 12.5 easy. That was a little popper for the total package in week 0. And that made my Navy bet as well.
Attaboy. Hey, we didn't get that one.
The best part
Where
is
that at?
Yeah.
That was a snapper, babe. It was just a snapper.
Well,
hey, Gator.
Unlike
Gator,
y'all, I don't play a ton of plays, so I had 2, and I thought I was going to be sneaky coming in today, telling Keaton I had a sneaky pick. I hammered Hawaii at plus 17. Loved it.
Timmy
Vandy,
Chang,
same thing. One, it's Vandy playing football. Never good. No stadium. It was Hawaii all day. Those were the 2.
Yep.
Well, it was a weird line to me because Vandy beat Hawaii out of the gate on the island. I believe it was on the island last year, 56-0. But old Timmy Chang, year 2, you knew he was going to come out with a little bit better game plan. Look out for the Rainbow Warriors the rest of the year. They're going to have some big lines. I like them to cover a little bit. We'll be riding them a little.
I agree. The craziest thing, I don't know if you saw this on social media. The head coach used the gambling lines to
even better,
like pump up his team. He said, guys, we're 17.5 underdogs tonight. And he says, Vegas has us at over under 3.5 wins. If that doesn't like fire up your ass, I don't know what will. And they
Timmy Chang's crafty.
They covered. Yes.
KOB, you weren't probably born yet when Timmy Chang was playing quarterback for the Rainbow Warriors, you millennial. Okay? But let me tell you, he was a stud, led the NCAA in passing yards. He knows what to do. And I guarantee that offense was so bad last year. He's got some position players in, good recruiting. And so, like I said, look out for
spread it out and sling the rock all over the field. I love it.
I like it.
All right. Well, we're a couple weeks away here, wrapping up preseason today, and this is the time for fantasy football. Everybody's getting their drafts in. So I just wanted to jump in here. I know Keaton's got a draft coming up. Package, you just got one done.
Yeah, tonight.
Mine's not until Wednesday.
Tonight, a couple hours.
Keat, how did you do in this league last year?
Oh, of course, yeah.
First place, of course, yes.
Okay, you did win. Okay.
No, I got first place. All right, so there's some relativeness to this. The only caveat to it is the guy I was playing had, I want to say he had the Bills kicker.
Yeah.
And when Jamar Hamlin went down and they canceled it. So I was a very nice guy. I offered. I said, hey, you just want to split it? He said, no, let's see what ESPN does.
There you go.
And I got the W. So some dynamite
there
insight.
You go.
Yeah. What a great guy.
I love it. So let's jump into this here.
They all say.
First draft pick choices. If you got top 1, 2, or 3, who you going with and why? Where are we going there, Jason?
I'm going with Jamar Chase. McCaffrey's burned me too many times. Is he going to play all 17 games this year? I'm not buying. And Justin Jefferson, look, when's the last time a number one fantasy rated player was the actual number one? Look, JJ's going to be fine. He's going to be great. I'm not sold on the one pick. I'm not sold, but I am sold on Jamar Chase. I'm telling you what, he's just hitting his stride. He and Joe Burrow, I think they're going to be the dynamic duo this whole year. So I'm going Jamar if I have picks 1 through 3.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's a solid pick. There's about 5 guys that you can say, I understand. Like, that's a great number one pick.
Who's 4 and 5?
You got McCaffrey. I would take Kelsey number one. I kind of would.
That's a hot take right there.
You're going to take a tight end.
I would. Yes.
So you have the one pick in your draft tonight. You're taking. You're going to go. I'm taking Travis Kelsey.
No chance.
I don't think you have the nuts to do that. I really don't. Just
well,
the ridicule of the public. And they're going to go, what? You're the defending champion. And you just took Kelsey? What?
There's a good sign to this is I'm not the number one pick, so it won't happen. But if I did, I'd kind of disagree. Yeah, what the number one pick has ever been number one? I'm taking JJ all day long. I'm sorry. I just am. You can rely on him. He's in his prime. He is coming up to his prime, 24 years old. Kirk Cousins, if you didn't watch the documentary, big Kirk Cousins fan now. So even more supporter of Justin Jefferson.
I'm going to have to agree. I'm a JJ fan. Even though I've been burned by CMC, but last year definitely helped me bring in. Yeah. Absolutely.
When he plays.
That offense. But he's getting older, and who knows what's going to happen. Oh, absolutely.
If he plays 17, he's clear cut. He's clear cut. I agree.
Yeah. Last year was an anomaly. Played a lot of football last year. But I'm a JJ fan. The one guy that's shocking that I've seen go off the boards early was Austin Eckler. To me, the new OC, I'm probably staying away, especially going up there early in that top 3 pick. What do y'all think about Austin Eckler?
I just got done with my first fantasy draft over in Conroe, and Eckler went off the board at 2. Run CMC was 1, and we were all waiting on Justin Jefferson.
Oh, wow.
No. Austin Eckler at 2. A little bit of a shocker. So I think there's a little bit of a validation there, Gator, in what you're saying.
Yeah, that's pretty surprising. I don't know. In a PPR league, I'm not too fond of taking a running back out of the gate in the first round towards the top end of the draft, just because I think
for sure. Yeah, at PPR, it's CMC. I mean, Austin Eckler maybe 6 or 7, 8 if he's around there, but CMC then just start snagging receivers early for me.
100%.
I don't know about y'all. The league I'm in is in a super flex league, so quarterbacks tend to go pretty early. But you can start two quarterbacks. So you're nuts not to.
What round? What round do you?
History for me, depending on what I'm at. Yeah.
Hold on.
Depending on what I'm
package, this is for Gator.
I understand that, but in a
for
two
sure.
quarterback league,
I
you
definitely
go out of the
buy.
gate.
I would say round 3, I have 2 quarterbacks for sure. I think last year I had the first pick. I went CMC, and then I went Allen and Hurts back to back on my round 2 and 3 picks, which came out pretty good last year. And just a little humble brag, we're back-to-back champions going for the 3-peat this year. Dynasty.
Oh.
3-peat.
You're going for a 3-peat, Gator?
Gator is going for a 3-peat. I've won the last 3 out of 5. That's a pretty solid record. And
I'm sitting here on a podcast with fantasy royalty, and I didn't even know it. Oh, my God.
Well, total package. When's the last time you've won a goddamn?
It's been 2 years. I was kind of regarded as the Bill Belichick of fantasy football, Phil Jackson per se. And then look, we've hit a speed bump, which we all do every now and again. And now
you lost your Tom Brady, huh?
I'm reclaiming my spot up top.
All right, well, let's move into a couple players to stay away from this year historically. You know how it is. You have some of these old heads that they're going to age out, and we want to kind of stay away from them. Jason, who do you staying away from this year?
Okay.
Number 1 for me is Cooper Kupp. 1, unless they start Stetson Bennett, which they won't. If they started Stetson, I'm in. No, look, Cooper Kupp's done being a relevant top 10 fantasy wide receiver. He's got a little tread on the tires, and I would stay away big time. And you see him going anywhere from 6 to 9.
Out on Cooper Kupp.
Yeah.
All right.
Out. Sell. Throw.
He's out. He's out on him. All right.
Sell.
Who do you got?
I know.
Who are we staying away from?
There's a lot of talk, and I might be totally wrong here, but I just don't think I am. Stay away from Jonathan Taylor. Too much drama with him in the media and trades, and he's not even throwing on freaking football pads.
What if he gets picked up by the Dolphins? You're going to sell still?
I'm still going to sell him. Yes, because he's not. He's just not. He's not. Nope.
He's not
going to happen.
He's not him.
All right. Well, I'm going to throw a little shocker out there too. I'm staying away from Devontae Adams with Jimmy G there. I don't know. I just don't see that chemistry working out and him getting the targets that we're used to seeing.
Yeah.
Jimmy G can't throw the ball more than 35 100%. Goddamn yards. So the bomb's 100%. Out. The yard ball's out.
Well, he had Derek Carr, which wasn't too much of an upgrade. I don't even know if that's an upgrade to Jimmy G, but they're pretty similar, and he's still kind of.
I don't know. I don't trust Jimmy G this year.
Carr at least throw it deep.
Yeah, Carr at least sling it out there for you.
Gator, I'm with you. I agree with both of you guys, but I'm not selling on Jonathan Taylor quite yet. If he gets out of Indy, if he goes to the right team, I'm telling you what, you get some of these dudes, he's still got plenty of air in that tire. You got these dudes to go to the right squad, playoff contender. Jonathan Taylor might surprise some folks.
All right, what about any sleepers? Anybody you're looking out for?
I'm not going to say this is really much of a sleeper, but I'm going all the way up to New York, baby. Gators' home team, the Jets. Garrett Wilson. Look out for Garrett Wilson this year. I think he was a stud last year, has all the athletic ability. Didn't have the guy throwing the ball to him last year, and it sucked to watch. But you saw the plays he could have made and did make with quarterbacks like banging your mom. And so
slinging bombs and banging moms.
Slinging bombs and banging moms. So now having A-Raj in the back and just to see that whole team dynamic now, I'm a huge fan of Garrett Wilson. I mean, I would compare him to a Devontae Adams, but now more up.
I have a feeling Garrett Wilson, he's going to be a late 2, early 3, I think. I think he's going to go up pretty quick. Yeah,
for sure. Absolutely. I'll take him late 2 right now.
I'd take him over Devontae. I bet he scores more points than Devontae this year.
Yes. I mean, he scored last night.
Right down the field.
And Cooper Kupp.
Because who do you got for your sleeper?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm going all in. Chips are pushed in on Justin Fields. Justin Fields will have the most fantasy points of any quarterback in the NFL this year. Look out. You talk about hitting your stride. The game slowed down for him last year. He figured out that he can run a lot. And now you have DJ Moore to the fold. Justin Fields is going to be my man. He's on both my first 2 leagues, and he will be on the remainder of my leagues.
Right,
I get my hands on him.
Gator. I think there's a reason he hasn't won in 2 years. He's just told us that Justin Fields is going to have more points than Patrick Mahomes. Jalen Hurts.
Hey, you heard it here first. We record this shit.
All right.
For a reason. There's a thing called a vault. You know what? That's where you keep hot takes. And hear about week 18, we're going to bring it back out and be like, oh my God, Casper Pro. And I'm going to be leading the division in all my leagues.
Oh, I hope that's true. I hope it's true. All right. I'm going out on a limb, and I'm going to elaborate on this guy a little later in our buy or sell segment. But in my league where it's key to have 2 starting quarterbacks, and that third one's absolutely massive, I'm going Sam Howell as my sleeper pick here for my third quarterback if I can pick up late. Eric Bieniemy, new OC. Watch out. Kid out of North Carolina is going to be great. That's my sleeper pick for everybody.
Gator, I agree with you. And he likes to sling it. In your league where you can start 2 quarterbacks, way more relevant than in a 10-team league. I don't think he's one of the top 10. But if you move into that 15 to 20, I think he can edge up inside the top 15, no doubt about it. He looked great in the preseason. Terry McLaurin, he's going to throw it deep. He's not afraid to sling it. And I like their offensive coordinator, ain't no doubt. You talk about comma. Look for Commanders.
Yeah.
Commanders.
Anything on
I think he's going to be terrible.
How do y'all think he does?
Too small, terrible offensive line. Yeah.
Total bust. He's not going to play. He's going to get hurt. He's not even going to play 6 games. We won't be able to evaluate him, Keat, because he's not going to play.
Absolutely.
Any Kenny Pickett fans here? Say aye.
God, I wish I had my golf glove. I'd slip it on. I'm homering out on Kenny Pickett to George
Before
Pickens.
we jump into our next topic, I just wanted to talk about the Trey Lance trade with our hometown Cowboys guy here at Total Package. What do you think about Dak Prescott now with Trey Lance coming up behind him? Jerry Jones getting a little quick on the trigger?
I think the Cowboys, they finally have a valid quarterback in the QB room in Irving, Texas. That's what I think about it. And I think Trey Lance has a chance when Dak, I think, implodes this year. I think you'll see Trey Lance on the field possibly by week 13.
I think that's a valid point. I think he does get a little bit of playing time this year. I really think he does, which is crazy to think. Good for him to get to the number 2 spot in the quarterback realm.
And if we're being honest, guys, real quick, but Cooper Rush is never going to be a valid starting quarterback, and Trey Lance might not either. We don't know, but he's played 4 games? We don't know yet. So I think to kick it around a little bit. The Cowboys have some weapons, and I think he'll get an opportunity. So I'm excited to see what we do. I love the trade for a 4th-round pick.
Absolutely,
I
love it. All right, so here, last little fantasy football topic here. Y'all two are the real creative ones here when it comes to picking out your favorite fantasy team name. I'll go ahead and start with mine. Mine's classic. I tend to be a little bit more methodical on my wagers and fantasy teams. I've been team Gator Ball for so long, and it's just going to stay the same. We're smart with how we spend our money and who we pick on our teams. Keaton, what's your favorite?
A little takeoff money ball. I know where that's from.
Mine's a little bit X-rated. Which is fine. I know, is that surprising? Mine's at two girls, 1 cup,
absolutely.
And cup spelled like Cody Cup, Cooper Cup. So I've been a fan of that one for a while. One of our guys in our league has had it for about 2 years, and it's just great.
2 holes
and cup sucks. So
1 cup.
Yep. 2 girls.
What about you, Package? What's your favorite name you've had?
Well, mine has been a tried and true for over 10 years now, and some would say there's some sexual undertones to this, but we're the Spiffy Beavers. And if you think there's some sexual undertones to it, you'd be absolutely correct. Yes, you would. But Spiffy Beavers Revenge. We're adding a 3rd word to it for 23 because we're on the come.
There you go.
Yeah, I got to change something up.
I love it. All right, well, let's move into tonight's game. We got the hometown favorites, Houston Texans, playing the Saints. Keaton, what are you looking forward to most tonight? What are you looking to get out of this game for the Texans?
So I haven't looked too much up on this game, to be completely honest with you. I know it's the final game for making the roster changes. If C.J. Stroud steps on that field, which I hope he is.
Play the Saints.
He's Oh man, no, dude, just show show some improvement, man. CJ, I'm asking to show some improvement. I was on CJ Stroud all year. I was hoping they'd take Bryce Young, number 1, just so we'd have the option to get CJ Stroud. I think he's way better than Davis Mills. Just it's reps. It's reps at this point. I think he needs to play a little bit more, and we'll see. We'll see tonight if he plays maybe a series.
I think he's going to get on the field for at least a series, maybe 2. What do you got, Package?
Yeah.
If I'm the coach, if I'm D'Amico, he's staying on the goddamn field until they score a touchdown. That might be 1 series, and it might be the whole dadgum game. I don't know. Yeah. CJ, you're going to get it in the goddamn end zone, all right? You know what's sad about the Texans? I joke a little bit, but if we had 1 game to win next week, we're starting our 3rd-string quarterback.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
We're going to start Case Keenum. He's the best quarterback on our team is Case Keenum. Come on. Let me tell you what. CJ is going to be a B-U-S-T with a big exclamation point. I'm sorry. We should have taken AR-15 at 3. Dude. The Colts are going to dominate the division. Look out for Anthony Richardson. CJ Stroud sucks.
Anthony Richardson can't even throw a football straight 10 yards.
But he looks great doing it. He looks great doing it.
No accuracy. That's fine. He looks
it.
great doing it. He went 6 for 20 in the preseason game.
Take me a golfer that can hit it 360 and I'll mold him. Okay?
Yeah.
That's what they got with AR-15. Look out. It's fine. Colts are going to win. I tell you what. Real quick for you guys, especially you, KOB, you shit talker. I'll tell you what I'll do. Who's going to win more games this year, the Indianapolis Colts or the Houston Texans?
Houston Texans, and I'll bet you a cocktail on it.
We'll do a presented cocktail in a crispy hundo that I want autographed. KOB.
Yes.
To my favorite pro total package.
Done. I'll even put a cherry and some cinnamon on top of your cocktail for you.
Keaton, congratulations on making.
Gator.
Well,
Gator,
first I got to
take
congratulate Keaton on taking the first terrible bet of the year on the friendly wager. You're going to get slaughtered on this. CJ.
That's fine.
You're not going to be very friendly when he gives me that hundo.
I'm a Houston homer. Okay, I'm supporting my home squad.
Right. I am too, but I'm financially lucrative as well.
See here, I'm looking forward to seeing CJ tonight too, to see what we got, but I want to see the defensive front actually step up and stop the run at least once tonight. Offensive line, I mean, it is what it is, and then trying to see what the receiver core is going to look like on that back end of the receivers, see who we're going to take in and who we're getting rid of. But it'll be an interesting game tonight. It's the Texans.
I think we're saving Nathaniel. Don't you think? I think they're hiding Tank Dell a little bit. Nathaniel Tank Dell. I think they're kind of hiding him.
Oh, there's definitely going to be some type of gadgetry for him. I mean, just looking where all of our guys came from that San Francisco line, you're going to see a lot of little sweeps and I think slot unders and whatnot to get him the ball in space and take off.
Yeah.
So he's going to be our number one receiver.
Definitely could be.
I don't know.
What do you think, Keat? For your team, for your number one team, he's our number one receiver, 5'7", out of Houston, Texas. Tank Dell, leading receiver for the Texans.
Hey, you forgot we have Robert Woods. All right, relax.
Well, this,
please. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
We have Nico Collins.
23 catches last year, and I like Nico.
Okay, what's wrong with Nico?
We'll go ahead and call Singletary have more receptions than Nico this year for sure. I mean, hey, it's going to be the great.
I like Devin Singletary, but I want to see Dan. I want to see Daniel Pierce.
I would too, but
guy.
he's going to be our
third guy. I want to see him touch it 28 times.
It is what it is.
I don't think it's going to.
3rd and 12, classic. Dump it 2 yards behind and make 3 yards and punt it away. That's what we do.
Until D'Amico Ryans, my goodness, I will say their defense has looked incredibly better since he's taken the leadership of that team. So I'm curious to see how the defense looks this whole year. I think he's a defensive-minded guy, and they obviously can't score, so we need to do something.
I just want to be able to get after the quarterback and hit somebody. It'd be nice for once. It's been a while since we've seen the Texans do any of that. Anything else on the game tonight that we're looking for? I mean, I think the Texans are +1 last I checked. Anybody taking action or staying away?
Yeah, it's +1. I think for rooting interest, I don't want to play anything, no, but I will, and I'm going to because I'll be watching the football game. I'll probably just play Texans +1.
I like it. It looks like Package jumped out. He'll jump right back in. He just sent me a text. Yeah,
He's scared. I know he's scared. He's gonna lose that bet with the Colts. But probably first half. I'll tinkle with the first half.
Hopefully we'll buy some time to get him back in. I mean, what is that?
But,
I even looked at the first half. What was it?
Yeah.
What's it at? Oh, we're just going on a limb here. I love it.
Either.
Let's see.
Yes, I am. Only because Houstonian. But I am a huge fan of Derek Carr. Always have been. So during the regular season,
I love it. Let's see
I might be betting on
first
Derek
half
Carr.
line. Yeah, it's at +0.5 for first half. We're just talking about Texans. Are you playing anything today, cuz? Nope, I think he's frozen again. Let's see here.
God damn it. Why is my...
It's because he has them open other tabs. If you can hear this, Jason, close out one of the tabs. Just leave one open. But we'll just keep moving on here, Keaton. Let's jump in. Oh, hey,
technical
first episode's going to happen. He looks great. Frozen right there on our screen, though. Oh, yeah.
With his BFF, if you notice that above him.
Has the Tour Championship even finished up yet, or Hovland still got like a 5-shot lead?
Hovland, they're still in or out of playing golf. Hovland now has a 3-shot lead. Xander is 7 deep right now, which I was looking forward to seeing someone go low on Sunday when they're 6 back and Hovland kind of choking just touch. I didn't think he had a chance of choking at all because of last week. He finally got the monkey off his back, which is a good job for Victor Hovland. Great job. But he's 4 under today right now, too.
Pulled up. I haven't watched a second of it here in the last hour or so. But Schauffele's 7 under on his round today.
Yeah. Yes.
Unbelievable.
He was making a charge. But Victor's that confidence is through the roof.
So I think that's a great. That's the smartest thing you said this entire show. That's a great analogy. Yes.
Fantastic analogy. If Hovland pulls this off, what? I mean, if he comes out, wins tour championship, second half of the year has been unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, how long are we talking till he's best player in the world?
I mean,
you would think so. It's got to be
soon for sure. I mean, Scheffler played great beginning of the season. Hasn't done much since, and I think you kind of see it.
I just pulled it up
for the tournament. He's even.
Yeah.
He is even for the golf tournament. He started 10 under. He's even. His putter's cold. Ball striking is going to be his ball striking. He just got to figure something out on the short game, and I think it's hurting him. Hovland's come alive. Hovland might be.
Yeah, Scheffler's one over in today's round.
Is that bold?
So, it is. Yeah. It's absolutely wild. Jason, are you back? Can you hear us? Nope. Here he is. He's trying hard. You in?
I don't know why I keep getting booted off.
Only have one tab open. I think. Do you have more than one tab open up top for the screen that we're in?
Yeah, I did that. Keaton text me. Yeah, it was working great the whole time.
Oh, perfect. All right. Well, here you go.
The last 5 minutes.
Well, we'll go ahead and wrap it up with a little buy and sell segment where you can pick any team, player, sports topic that you're going to buy or sell for the week. I'll lead us off since I've already hinted about it. Yeah, I've already
for a
already
long time.
I am 100% buying. My man Sam Howell out of the Washington Commanders. Again, we touched on it earlier. Eric Bieniemy is going to be there for him. OC, not scared to sling it. We've seen what they can do, even though he wasn't calling the plays in Kansas City. We're not scared to sling it. Just looking at his 2 preseasons game 1 against the Browns, 9 of 12, 77 yards in a tutty. Then we go game 2, snapping the one record, the greatest preseason record that no one knew about, going 19 of 25, 188 yards and 2 touchdowns against the Ravens. I mean, come on, lock it up. The guy's going to sling it. Scary Terry, watch out. Big bombs all day long. That's my buy, Sam Howell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. One never guessed that one. Even Sam Howell must be
big
like
North
BFFs,
Carolina guy, you know.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, I'll go next. Total package.
Real quick, I want to ask Gator. How deep is this love?
Yeah.
Are they going to win the East?
Well,
how deep is this hot take?
Funny you say this.
Are they going to make the playoffs, or is just Howell going to do good?
Well, funny you say this. Keat and I talked about this the other day. If we go back to that division, there hasn't been a back-to-back division winner in like 15 years. So if it's going to happen, Philly, Dallas is going to Dallas.
Philly's out.
Danny Dimes, is he the truth or not? So Sam Howell, he just might pull it through.
So 3 playoff teams out of the East last year, and Washington is going to jump them all.
Oh, believe it. Yes.
We heard it
here first. When it happens, don't say I didn't tell you so.
Yeah, you might want to delete that clip, Gator, just for your own personal interest. All right, I'm selling. I'm on the big sell train of the Denver Broncos and Sean Payton. And
who the flying hell is buying them? How can you sell?
Well,
there are people buying them.
Yeah, Sean Payton, his history, yes, 100%. They think he's going to change the culture. Yeah, he might, but you can't change talent that Russell Wilson does not have. And so, unless they look at Jarrett Stidham, which I'm a big fan of, he's still young, but they pay Russell Wilson too much money to go in and sit on the bench. So. But I'm out on Sean Payton.
If Russell stinks the joint up again this year, I wouldn't be shocked if Stidham comes in around week 10, week 11.
Yeah. I mean, Russell Wilson's going to teach them how to do those jumping jacks on the airplane and stuff. So
hot take, KOB. It's like I'm going to sell Scotty Scheffler's putting stroke. Well, who in the flying shit's buying that? Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. It's my turn.
Hey, bet you fly your ass to Denver. They're buying Sean Payton. Okay, so I'm selling
here from the total package, and I'll tell you this. And Gator, I know you're gonna like this one. I'm buying the New York Jets. I'm buying the New York Jets in the AFC East. And I'm selling on the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. I'm selling. I don't know if the Bills make the playoffs. They're not going to win 10 games. New England, Mac Jones, they're done. The Jets in a runaway win the East. A-Raj to the Super Bowl. Look out.
You just told me who's not buying the Broncos. And then now you go to the Jets and say you're buying Jets. No one's selling the Jets right now. Everyone's on the Jets. They got A-Raj. They got Dalvin Cook. Garrett Wilson.
The hot take is Buffalo and Miami. They're in a tough division.
Okay, that's better.
I'm selling them, which just is almost it's influential. The freeway is clear for A-Raj, Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson.
Yeah.
Look out. And hey, the Jets are going to be good.
Oh, they're going to be great.
We all know that.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, they are. Very good.
They got to get past Burrow. Right, they got to get past Burrow.
While we're on that topic. While we're on that topic, are you playing over 9.5 wins for the New York Jets?
100%. I'm calling every bookie that I have, which is 6. Circle the wagons, baby. How much action can I get?
What about you, Keat? What do you think at 9.5? I think it's a great line.
Great. I think it's a great line, too. They're in a tough division, right? Like, he's selling the Buffalo Bills. He's talking down on them. The Buffalo Bills are still going to be good. I mean, they're going to be a great football team. So, 9.5. They
weren't very good against Cincinnati in the playoffs last year.
It's a great line.
when I bet my house on them.
Well, that's the thing with the Bills and Josh Allen's great. I mean, great regular season quarterback. Let's see what he can do in the playoffs. See if he can get them all the way through it finally. That's going to be the tricky part.
They're exposed. Josh Allen's been exposed.
Yeah.
So is Jalen Hurts.
Oh, that's a hot take there. I don't think Jalen Hurts can have a year like he did last year. There's no way, back to back, but we'll see what happens.
A lot of game film on him. Let's see what happens.
I know who follows up Jalen Hurts this year.
But I tell you what, the good thing for the Bills and the Eagles, they don't have C.J. Stroud, so they're gonna have a chance.
You look out.
He's got to be able to throw the ball. He's not gonna have time. He's got the worst offensive line in the NFL.
I think y'all are gonna be shocked.
If
I think you'll be surprised. I'm not gonna bet on him. Not gonna bet on the Panthers. I'm not doing that. I'm not saying to do that.
I'll be shocked if he makes it the entire season.
Blowing Bryce Young again. I'm sorry, my kid was hollering. Is Keaton blowing Bryce Young again?
I don't know. I mean, I think he has a little bit of hidden talent. There's a reason he went number 1.
I just don't. I don't know that body type. I just can't get behind it.
I'm not a fan of the body type. No, I agree with that. But the dude is talented.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just small.
Well,
like Jalen Hurts.
Oh, I can't believe you just said Jalen Hurts short and small. All right. Package, can you hear us anymore, or are you out?
Package, we need to work on your internet connection, bud. Maybe you need to stop gambling on the Colts and the Jets and fix your internet. Pay your bills.
We'll see if he comes back in, and we'll wrap it up and get it going.
My God,
but it's on par. It's part of his program. Yeah. We'll wait for him to come back one more time. This is gonna be fun to edit.
Yeah. Just get him.
There you go. Yeah, eat your chicken nuggets.
I'm eating my chicken nuggets.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, my draft in
hour
20
minutes. There he is. He's back in.
Minutes. I'm the 11th pick.
Yeah.
I'm the 11th pick of 12.
All right, Package. We discussed that you need to get your internet fixed.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to get a booster or something. I don't know what this is.
I guess you're.
There we go. All right. Well, we'll go ahead.
A crock of shit.
Yeah, for sure. It'll be great. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up.
I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to go to Best Buy.
Yeah, Keaton will pick it up. We'll send you a list.
Keaton has to pick
out
what
I'm list on anything. Right. If y'all don't have anything. Oh, yeah.
Who are you taking at 11? Real quick. Who are you going to take at 11?
I mean, it's going to be tough because the guys I play with are a bunch of idiots. So there's no saying who's going to be on the board at number 11. I would not be surprised. If Derrick Henry. Oh, dude, Derrick Henry's I had him last year. He's washed. He's done.
I think
he's done.
I think with where you're at, though, depending on your league, you're going to be right in that running back central. Saquon, Josh Jacobs.
No, Saquon's all over my whiteboard.
You're gonna have
right now.
you're gonna have Saquon, Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Tony Pollard area
might be available.
And the one that scared Tony Pollard, he was great last year. I had him on the squad, but being a full-time number one guy, kind of scary a little bit, just for durability.
Yeah, I mean, Saquon, Derrick Henry, I'm looking at, and then since I flip, I'm right around that snake end. I would love. I mean, I know Devontae Adams is probably going to be there.
Yeah.
I'm taking Garrett Wilson over Devontae Adams if he's.
He'll be there for sure.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, it's just who do I want to take first to leave up? So I wouldn't be surprised if our number one. I think his name's Hunter. Hunter has number one pick. He's probably going to take Travis Kelce, number one, and I don't blame him for it.
Well, I tell you who's not going to win your league. Hunter's not going to be winning your league. Okay. I'd actually like to bet. We need to sign Hunter up for one of our bookie sites. I'm sure he's a sharp gamer too.
All right, guys. Well, we'll go ahead. And sound off here. This is the first trial run here of the Friendly Wager, gentlemen. Clap it up for a great episode there for the first one. Yeah.
Gator,
what a great
package.
Start there.
That was good.
All right,
stuff.
we'll be back next week for week 1 of the NFL.
Come on.
All right. See ya.